everyone, welcome to your week ahead energy reading for the Mind Body Soul Transformation Collective. I'm feeling like this is a timeless reading. I am recording it on the weekend of the 30th, 31st of August. But this message is meant for you whenever you find it. I'm starting with the Healing Waters Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. Just called to me. So obviously got a message for us for the week ahead. Whew. I've just recorded another video on needing to focus on your future. Stop looking back in the past, hoping things will change or situations for the past are going to shift in some way that will allow them to come into the future for you. There's a real risk right now of getting stuck. Getting stuck on the timeline you don't want to be on because you're focusing on something outside of yourself. Focus on what it is you want and trust that that will come in whatever way it's meant to. All right, let's see what this deck's got for us. Thank you, Spirit. Messages that are of the light for the best and highest good of all for the Mind Body Soul Transformation Collective for the week ahead. Seems like I'm not the only one surfing some rough seas right now, going by the first card out. Anything else there, Spirit? 1, 2, 3. All right, the card that came out was Ride the Waves, Life Lessons and Growth. You will get through this. She looks like she's having a good time out there. Something that's helping me a lot navigate all of the energetic stuff that is moving through me and my life right now is dancing. So I feel like there's something about when you are riding these waves of these challenging times, what is it that helps you shift your energy? That message feels really important in this. You will get through this. This is all part of your life lessons and growth, but you also don't have to stay stuck in that energy. And again, I think I spoke about maybe last week that the idea that often when we're in this really heavy energy, it's easy to get stuck in our head. We need things that will move us back into our body so we can move the emotion through us. It is energy in motion, emotion. So what is that for you? What is it that can move the energy through you in a way that also will bring joy back into you? The card at the bottom of the deck was the Water Carrier. What really matters, reflect and reprioritize. Immediately, I'm getting kind of that message that I was just speaking to, but it's feeling even bigger than that. And some of the things that I've been thinking about as I was preparing to record that post is it's a real call right now to follow what lights us up, follow what it is that we are wanting to create, call in, experience, and we want for the world. There is a real need to release ourselves from the ideas, the constructs, the systems, the situations, the connections, whatever it is, probably across all of those things that are keeping us trapped in that past somehow. Reflect on what it is you actually want and reprioritize what you're investing your energy into. Because if you're investing your energy into things that aren't those, that's pulling you off course in quite a big way, it feels. So it's really a call to sit with what really matters. And maybe that's a part of this Ride the Waves as well piece. I know it certainly is for me. Is perhaps it's partly because you are sitting in and ruminating and pouring energy into things that aren't in alignment that you're in the waves. You're having this all move through you rather than releasing the things that aren't looking forward. They're not in your future vision, they're in your rear vision. All right? We're going to the Muse Tarot this week. We might have a quick week ahead reading. Should I jinx myself? I just split we had the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck, Two of Voices in this deck, and then I split. So that's closing off your heart, not seeing clearly, particularly in stormy waters. Often the Two of Swords in traditional tarot is her sitting there with swords across her heart, blindfold on, in kind of protective, defensive mode, refusing to see while she's got choppy waves behind her, riding the waves. So maybe there is a part of this that you're not seeing. With the Ace of Voices here, this is incoming truth and clarity about what is a priority to you. But also I'm getting there's a message here around the alignment piece, but it's coming through as not only recognizing what is a priority to you, but also what you're making a priority that isn't in alignment. And then the other side of that is what you're making a priority that isn't making you a priority. We'll see what wants to come through from the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Mind Body Soul Transformation Collective for the week ahead. Messages that are of the line for the best and highest good of all. My carnelian on my desk is drawing my attention right now. That is a root chakra related crystal. It's red. So there might be something about stability and security. Stability and security. There's a few things coming through there. It's Justice at the bottom of the deck, which is balance. I'll show you the stone. That feels important. It's how can you find security, safety, and stability in yourself right now? How can you prioritize yourself, and in doing so create safety, stability, and security in yourself? Because I'm almost feeling like there is a piece of what it is that you are looking back on that you think is the source of safety, stability, and security, even if it's not, or it's not even showing up that way. So that might feel true consciously, and you're scared to let it go for fear of losing that safety, stability, and security. Very much pentacle energy kind of there. But the other thing that's coming through there is it's through a lens of wounding. So it's almost as if this thing doesn't validate me, choose me, come with me, whatever it is, there's a inner wound there that is trying to keep you safe, but actually it's keeping you trapped. Two of Swords. Wow. And so there's a need to come back into balance with yourself. You're putting so much power and energy and outsourcing that outside of yourself. It's bringing that back within right now. Really reprioritizing yourself. Okay, let's see what wants to come through from the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For some reason, all of a sudden, how I'm doing so many of my readings has changed. It's very interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have 6 of Pentacles. This is equal exchange of energy. What are you existing in right now that is draining your cup and not refilling it? Probably a few things, hey. Hermit underneath that. It's a real taking the time to reflect and think about that, because those things are not meant for you. Not right now, not like that. This is almost reminding me of a message I've posted on Instagram last week. You can't pour from an empty cup, I think I've titled it. It's really feeling like that energy of you needing to look at your life of the things that, and maybe they once did fill your cup in some way. But that has shifted for whatever reason, whatever this might be. It could be work, it could be a hobby, it could be a connection, anything in your life that is draining you more than it's giving you is needing to be released right now, because it's those things are keeping you trapped in the past. They're keeping you trapped in the energy of lack, and they're not allowing you to see what you need to be prioritizing, including yourself, but also seeing what is going to open up for you on this path. The 3 cards that came out were the 2 of Emotions, 2 of Cups, and this is a beautiful equal partnership connection. Again, union of energy, balance of divine and feminine, divine masculine energy, real balance. The balance theme here is huge, but it's not just balance within. That is important because you're out of balance within because you've poured out at yourself. So it's a need to refill your cup in whatever way that looks like, but also only prioritize things that are pouring into you as well. Then we've got the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So very much fresh start, new beginning kind of energy. I'm getting something around a new creative project. Could also be partnership with the Two of Cups here. I just split the deck 3 times, and I split to a 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, and then 4 of Pentacles. So 4 significant here, but that means we're missing the 4 of Wands, which is the stability, celebration card. 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. It's all kind of past energy. So 4 of Swords is healing, it's rest, it's reset. Absolutely, that's going to be part of this reflection phase for you. 4 of Cups, though, is focusing on something that just isn't filling your cup up, not recognizing that there is a way to fill your cup up. And 4 of Pentacles is gripping onto stability, security, kind of that energy I was just speaking about around the carnelian stone. The 1-4 card in tarot that's a real positive card, no negative interpretations of it, is the 4 of Wands, and I didn't split to that. And so again, it's this is all energy in the past that you're focusing on, and what Spirit wants you to focus on is the things that light your soul up. There are ideas that you have, there are connections that are coming in or are already existing within your life. You want to prioritize those things that fill your heart with fire and passion and excitement again. That again is an interesting statement. Like I said before, maybe these things that you're focusing on used to fill your cup up, used to fill you with passion and excitement, and they just don't anymore. So is there a way to balance out that energy within those situations? Or if you've already been trying to do that and you're still staying in that because you're hoping and wishing and thinking that it's going to change, stop. Stop pouring into things that aren't pouring into you. Start pouring into the things that fill your cup up, fill your heart with passion and excitement. If those things are meant for you, they're coming forward with you. But that's not because you're back there pouring into old energy. Because when you're doing that from a place of lack. It's going to keep you and that situation stuck in that timeline. If you move forward, those things can choose to come in with you, and they're going to come in at a whole new energy that's going to be much more balanced and equal. Wow. Love this. All right, let's see. Any last messages for this, Spirit? Thank you. 1, 2, 3. No flying cards today. The Emperor. Pour into the things that light you up. Take action on the things that light you up. This is your successful future. We also have the Lovers and the Wheel. That's how you turn the wheel and bring in these new timelines, by following your passions. That could be new love connections, partnerships with others, but it's also just making decisions that are aligned. All right. Have a great week, everyone. You know what to do.